Welcome to tonight's forecast. So we'll be doing a forecast for the month of Dragon, April 2019. So for those of you who are not familiar, I'm Kevin Chan. So I'm the author of the book Path Zero to Success, and I'm a consultant with the JY Consulting Group. All right, so maybe you have seen me on TV, Bernama. I'm on radio, Melody FM, so another various platform. So this month we're gonna talk about April 2019, which is Wu Chen. Wu Chen is the Earth Dragon, the month of Earth Dragon. For combination, so the dragon will be combined with the rooster. So if you have any rooster in your BaZi chart, this is called a combined month for you. And you'll be clashing with the dog. So for those of you who have dog inside their BaZi chart, so first congratulations is that this month is going to be the month whereby all the dog energy is being shut down. So last year is the year of the dog. Officially, dog energy only shut down in the month of April. So anything that you feel not good about your year of the dog, right? Right after this month when they start, everything is going to go away. So in terms of auxiliary star, you got the red matchmaker around. So red matchmaker is really good for relationship. So easy for you to gain and build relationship with other. So at the same time also, if this month you have a dragon in your chart, so you will also make it very easy for you to gain relationship with other people. Okay, so those are pretty good star. So use it to increase your reputation, increase your likability. All right, so for those of you who have not printed your BaZi chart yet, get your BaZi chart printed. So I'll get the slide started first. Let's have a look. So the forecast is for 5th April until 5th May. Okay, so today is the 2nd of April, so we haven't entered. 5th April is when we enter. All right, so take a look at it. So there you go. It's Wu Chen, April, and this is where you go and print your BaZi chart, right? So I'm expecting you all would have your own BaZi chart ready for yourself. If you are not, just print it. You can also print all the BaZi chart of the people around you, friends, relative, enemy, whatever it is, get them all printed, right? So you would need their BaZi chart. So what you need to find out is just their day master. So it's the circle portion of it. We are looking at the day master. For those of you who are new, maybe what you are more familiar with are the animal sign, which is the year of birth. We will not be doing the year of birth this round, so we'll be doing the day master. So I'll go through all the 10 day master and tell you what is the potential of them for the entire month. So you'll be looking at that portion of it. All right, can do. So we will start with the Jia, so the yang wood of it. The yang wood, when you are looking on the thing on the month right now, is that so the Wu Chen month, you need to know this is called a pure earth month. So you got the Wu earth on it, and then the Chen carry a Wu earth as the main energy. So it's a pure earth month, so any energy that it carried, it become much bigger. So for the Jia wood, you are looking at indirect wealth for the month. So Jia looking at Wu earth is indirect wealth. So pure indirect wealth, usually you will get access to big opportunity. So indirect wealth have a lot to do with short opportunity that give you big gain. So that's what you want to look at. So you need to aim a little bit bigger when you look at things that you have. So concentrate your resource on getting those that is significant one done first. And then the good part of it is that the year, which is the Qi Earth, the Yin Earth year, also carry a wealth star. So you have great direct and indirect wealth star on top with the year and also the month. So if there's anything that you want to get done, these are the one that you want to look at. So when you are dealing with indirect wealth, they usually come with a lot of opportunity. Maybe there's a lot of choices that come together. So try to make some decision a bit more faster, right? So you don't want to go into a state whereby you are indecisive of the thing that you are doing. So do move a little bit faster, aim for the important project. Which one is important, which one give you the best return, get that one done first. So what you want to do is get first thing first done. So avoid confusion, as many things start to pop up, right? You still need to rearrange it in a way that, you go for the one that is giving you the biggest impact. Get the biggest impact one done, and try not to be greedy. Greedy mean that, you try to grab onto too many opportunity, but you are not actioning against any of the opportunity. So those are the one that you don't want to get yourself entangled in. All right. So now we are looking at Yi Wood, which is the second one, the Yin Wood portion of it. So Yin Wood, when you look at it, they are dealing with direct wealth right now. So it's a different from the indirect wealth. Indirect wealth talk about, certain bursts of opportunity for you to choose. Direct wealth is steady opportunity. So it is popular. Direct wealth is very popular because it gives you steady finishing. So you can just put it in a way, if you are willing to put in the grit to get things done, you're willing to persistent, this is the last mile of your victory. So you just need to push it a bit, then you can, get the things done for yourself. Good thing is that it is still early inside the year, so you're just April, so only 1/4 of the year, and you are looking at some, some good steady return for yourself already. Things are, getting done. So what you need to be careful of is that the direct wealth is quite synonymous with burning out. So you have heard the word, what we call, a lot of wealth, the health will drop down. 財多身子弱. So this is where it happened. So again, don't burn yourself out. You do need to, put in a bit of a rest. So action need to done right now is that, this is a good month for you to basically, push it, double things up, put in your complete effort into it. Get the thing done, take your victory early, take the victory fast right now, and try to get more done throughout the year, because you already have the first line of victory in the first quarter of the year. So you got another 3 more quarter to go. Great for you to build momentum and also things for your next project down the road. So those are the one that you want to be looking at. Next one is the Ping fire, the Yang fire of it, which is the fire of the sun. So fire of the sun, if you look at it, it is a pure eating god month. So eating god, a lot to do with creativity. So it have a lot to do with solution building. So for the rest of the year, if you have some problem or some challenges that you're going to find solution, this is the month where you get most of your idea to come through. Your breakthrough solution will be coming out of it. So now what you don't want to do, the portion you need to be caution of, is that eating god sometimes is called the perfection star. Perfection star like to get things down to the detail. They are a bit apprehensive of letting go an idea that has not been well thought of. So here's the thing. So a lot of solution doesn't come from one well thought idea. It's usually an evolution of an idea. So if you have any idea at all, just throw it out and see how it works first, and then do adjustment in between. Don't try to keep it until it is perfect. So don't do what you call, and don't try to be too detailed or too perfect with the things that you are doing. You need to throw the solution out. So things that you need to do, pass the solution around. Put it out in the open, let it be used in a while, and then you judge how is the response of the solution to the problem, and you make the adjustment slowly. So early in the year right now, it is still very early, so you got an entire year to solve the problem that you need to solve, but this is the month where you gather all the solution. So you do need to write down all the solution that you have. So that would be good for you to keep it and work on each and every one of it. So do use collective skill to do it. Just remember, your year, you have an hurting officer on top. You are supposed to share. All right, hurting officer is a star of attention, star of communication. So you need to communicate your idea out to people. It's not for you to keep it to yourself and work on it on your own. All right, so if you're looking at the next one, which is the Ting fire, the Yin fire of it, okay? So Yin fire of it, you are facing with a hurting officer month, okay? So and in traditionally, hurting officer is actually one of the star that people doesn't like, because as the name suggests, it hurt the officer. It go against authority. So first thing first is that it's a great month to get attention. So attention, very easy for you to get famous for good or bad result, or for good or bad reason. That one, I mean, you have to make a judgment of it, but it is great for showmanship. People, everybody is paying attention, see what you are doing. So if you have any achievement, it just double up your fame on the achievement that you are doing. Okay, so what we don't want is attracting unwanted attention. So crossing legal boundaries. So just now I tell you that it usually go against authority. So if you have anything that is illegal or under the water, you don't want to flash that one out. You better be careful with it. Of course, be really careful if you are an employee. These are the time whereby you would find your employer, your immediate boss, to be a bit more on your perspective is blocking what you are doing. So it's very easy for you to get into fight with them, get into disagreement with them. So be careful with it, right? So like for example, example of unwanted attention is that, like, flying a drone. Some of you may think that, oh no, it's fine flying a drone, don't go and fly it in the airport, okay, you'll get into jail. Right, those are the one that you don't want to do. So in terms of action, make positive impact. While you can gain attention from people, you need to also project a positive image back out on people. People are watching you, so they are taking you as a role model. Things that you are doing, they are basically wanted to learn from you. So that's why you need to project a positive image for people. So it's a big good month for you to start influencing people on the thing that they are basically doing. All right. Okay, next one is gonna be the Wu Earth, the Yang Earth version of it. So Yang Earth, you'll be meeting with the friend star. So friend star is usually more chill, more relaxed type of star. They are the star of friendship. Good for you to start looking for people to recharge yourself. So early in the year, you want to relax a bit. It's fine. You still got another 9 more months of the journey for you to do. Good time to expand your network. People are more receptive to you this time. So you want to look for new friends, build a bigger network. This is the time that you need to do. So at the same time, you can mix around with people. Also, you need to know what is bad influence. So you are a bit in a way that you don't really filter the people around you too much, and it's easy for you to mix with people. So you need to be very careful with the people around you. So when we talk about bad influence, right, it is not really about the thing that they're doing are bad. So it's like, for example, if you're going to learn how to swim, would you go and find a bunch of people who doesn't swim and talk to them? They will tell you you'll drown. So it's very simple. So for whatever that you are doing, don't try to go and get into friends that doesn't really help you. You need to go and find friends that's basically in a bracket that is doing the thing that will be helping you. So what you need to do, go out, network, have fun, go and know people. Try and do it without agenda. Try and do it without agenda. So it's really just for your pure to go out and find friends. So just that don't get dragged down by the people around you. Okay. So enjoy. Really, this is the month for you to just relax, enjoy. Look for new friends. All right. Okay. The Yin Earth version, G Earth. Okay, so G Earth are facing with Rock Wealth. So Rock Wealth is a leadership star for most of you who know. Then we are talking about team effort. So this is where you are able to influence people to work on your line. So you need to know how to motivate people, understand what pushes them forward, and uses that as a action item to basically elevate the moral of the team, so that you can make them do things that you want them to do. All right, so it's pretty much quite a good month if you are a people person or you are into job that push people around. So things you need to be putting a control with is that the Rock Wealth are notorious for spending money. All right. So Rock Wealth like to solve problem with the easiest method. Usually throwing money at a problem is what they do. So do get a budget locked down. Don't spend beyond your means. Just now that you want to encourage the team to do things right. It is not through monetary reward. Don't try to do it through monetary reward. Keeping people happy also, keeping a team happy also is not a cheap thing to do. So you need to do it smartly. What you want to do, leverage strength of people, rally the people together, work advantage for their money. So when you are investing, invest good money to build up team spirit. Okay, so invest the money into building up team spirit. It is not for you to per se bribe the team with the money. Okay, so do work in a more smarter manner. Gung metal, we look at the Gung metal or the Yang metal of it. So Yang metal, you are dealing with an indirect resource. Okay, so indirect resource man. So resource style, we always talk about what you call learning. Okay, so we talk about learning. So what you want to do right now is that help people. Okay, now learning come in two ways. So one is to let people teach you. Another one is that you go and teach people. For you, this month you better go and teach people something, right? So it is good for you to be a silent observer. So think of it the idea of trying to let water become calm. Okay, so when the water become calm and when the muddy situation is sinking down, you get clear water. So that's what you want to basically do. So you might just find the answer that you need from people around you who has the experience, but before you do so, you need to allow them to send the message across, because Keng metal do have a tendency of wanting to do things. So the Keng metal is the action element. They like to go and try stuff out. But for this month, it's a good opportunity for you to just stay quiet, observe what other people is doing. So what you need to be cautious on, indirect resource are notorious for losing focus, because when indirect resource, it become very busybody. They become very curious. They like to look at this before it's done. They like to look at that, looking up, looking down, everywhere, right? So they are very curious of whatever is they are doing. So being curious sometimes derail you from the thing that you want to do. So try not to learn too many things at the same time. Stay focused on the thing that you want to do. So what you want to do is this year, this month, the action you want to do is learning with a little bit of humility. So let people have the chance to teach you something new. You observe by not trying to put yourself in the way of the entire learning. Don't just that people say one or two words then you jump in. You want to go and try it out. See what are the people. So be a teachable person. Be a teachable person this month, and you should be able to learn the necessary skill to get things done. Okay, so let's look at the yin metal, sin metal. Okay, so use your knowledge a bit. The sin metal is direct resource. So the difference between direct resource and indirect resource is more the intuitive based type of resource. So you observe other people. So direct resource right now is to directly go and gain the resource. Let people teach you in a straight manner. Okay, so you have a lot of knowledge with you. Put it back at work. Use your knowledge a bit so that you can get things done. Use it to help other people. No point gaining a lot of knowledge or keeping a lot of knowledge to yourself and you are not doing anything about it. So direct resource notorious for responding too slow. They like to consider, they like to think. That's what they do. They process information. So and then sometimes people want you to give a response, but resource style usually are pretty poor at giving response. They're very good at thinking and processing. But when you come to coughing out a result, they don't really do it too well. So it may give an impression that you are very slow at doing things, but you are actually already have a conclusion. So just be cautious of when you are doing things that you need to respond to people. Give people a response. So what you need to do this month is basically use the knowledge, leverage on knowledge that you already have. Don't disappoint the knowledge that you have right now. Whenever possible, just blurt out the thing that you know. The thing that you just blurt it out. Whether the person use or no use, right? Don't care about it first. Just chunk out all the knowledge that you have, so that they are going to be party who is able to use the knowledge that you have. Right? So rainwater, the water of the ocean, the Yang water. So what do we have here? When you look at rainwater is going to be mixed with a seven killing. Seven killing is it is the most aggressive type of star that we have. So it is quite strong. Again, when you're dealing with seven killing, olden day they don't really like seven killing because seven killing, you become aggressive, you attack people. So olden day, so war is quite common, and we do settle most of the problem by hitting each other. That's what we do. So for us today, right now, that the seven killing basically give you the courage to break barriers that you have. Okay, so if there's something that's stuck there, now you have the courage to basically break it through. Okay, so what you need to be cautious of course, is the damage that is caused in between. So again, this is not hurting people. It's just that when you are breaking a barrier, there are going to be people who is protecting the barrier. So you're going to be hurting those people. So like for example, somebody tell you that this cannot be done, and because I also have this sort of SOP here, these are the rules. So what a seven killing do is basically, I don't care about your rule. Right now I'm going to go out and do it. I'm going to prove you wrong. So once you prove the entire thing wrong, right, the SOP or the rule that govern the entire thing will be broken. So the guy who was first assigned to protect the rule becomes redundant. You see, so those are what we call unnecessary damage that happen. Right, so you may cause the entire working mechanism to be retuned to the new environment that you have created. So it's actually good thing for you to do, but just that don't do too big of a damage. So what you need to do is think before you basically execute something. What you need to think is not thinking for yourself, thinking for the people around you, right? So put it in a way like you are courageous, you can do things that you want to do, right? Doesn't mean the rest of the people there can follow with your footsteps. So that's what you want to think back. You do need to see that the situation, is it something that you are willing to put in the damage to basically get it done. So think about that first, because sometimes it's very difficult to turn back. Very difficult to turn back once you have get the things done, right? So those are the one that you want to look at. And you have your last one, your yin water, the gui water portion of it. Okay, so gui water will be facing with your direct officer. So direct officer is the star of following the rule. So what you need to do, toe the line. Let's not cut across the rule. So danger portion is usually when you are dealing with a direct officer, is that if your personality in the first place are the type that doesn't really like to follow rule. Like for this year, because the gui water is having a 7 killing year, the year itself is 7 killing with a hurting officer and with a rock wealth. The entire year theme are not to follow rule. Okay, the theme of the entire year is not to follow, and suddenly you have this month whereby it is rule ridden. So it's not going to be fun if you're not the type who is like to follow rule at all. So caution of being overly rigid. Okay, being overly rigid, be moderate with the thing that you are doing. Okay, follow too much rule also no good, not follow too many rule also no good. Be empathetic towards other people's situation. Be professional, that's what we call, right? Don't be too draconian with the method that you are doing. You don't need to be stand like two firm together. Just relax a bit. Okay, so remember your responsibility. Do things within scope of your responsibility. Do things within the limit of your action. Don't cross the authority. Might not worth the time and also effort. Just remember, you're still at the first quarter, right? Still got another 3 more quarter to go to get the things that you want to do done, right? So those are the one that you want to be looking at. Okay, so same stuff. So if you like this, subscribe to JY TV. There's a lot of things inside there. So those are the part of the forecast for the month. So if you need notes, there will be downloadable notes for you. Go to the site. And what we will do right now is basically to have a chat with everybody. So if you have any question that you want to ask, rule of engagement, when you ask a question, there is a button inside there that is actually for asking question. So the question will pop up red color for me, so that I know that is a question, or else there's a lot of chat going on here and I don't know which one is a question. So when you are asking a question, I need your day master. Preferably if you know your month animal. Don't tell me your month because your month can be, you know, first of the month versus 7th of the month, you got different animals. Just straight away tell me what is your animal sign, so that I know what is the strongest energy that you have, and then preferably you tell me what you want to do, so I can tell you, you know, which are the month that is, you know, which are the action that basically can help you, things that you may have been overlooked. So you have any question, you know, do ask here. So we got a little bit of time. You know, the entire reason of going live is so that I can, you know, handle a bit of the live questions. So come on, guys, get it. So I got Ziting here. Ziting said that, you know, just missed the Yi Wood. Can explain again. I think you can rewatch this later. I think they will republish this later, and then you can rewatch this later. So no worry about that. This is not a one-time thing. Right, guys, got any question you want to ask? Any big plan that you have? Just tell me your day master, so that I can get a perspective of where you're coming from, your month, animal sign. All right, sin metal. I got a sin metal, born in a dog month. So when you are a sin metal, you are born in the dog month. So the dog month is an earth month, so it's a Wu earth month. So Wu earth will be producing sin metal. It is a resource. Okay, so most of the time, the person David here is a thinker. So if you're thinker, sin metal in a thinking month, there's a lot of thinking. All right, David, this month you got a lot of thinking to do. So a good part is that, you know, very easy for you to learn stuff, a lot of thinking, processing. Bad part is that very slow. Okay, so very, very slow. Sabrina. Sabrina is rooster. Rooster is sin. What is your day master, Sabrina? Sabrina, I need to know your day master. Okay, so Roosterman. Roosterman, Sabrina, you're looking at Roosterman. Roosterman does combine with Dragon, eh? So you are looking at job, you know, do have quite a good prospect. So Jiawood Rooster, it would be a direct officer man. No, good choice. You know, direct officer man is actually quite a good basically you'll be able to find a somebody more authoritative than you. So I think it's a good month. It's seriously is a good month if you're looking for a job. It's a good combine for you. Okay, so Yiwood Dragonman in a Run Water Monkey here. Okay, so what does Seating want to do anyway? Nah, it's okay. So I got Anna here, Sin Yu Day Master. So it's a Sin Day Master. Again, Sin Day Master when you are meeting with a Geng Wu. So your Geng Wu is a horse. So Sin, when you see horse, is basically a Ting fire on Sin. So you have a 7K predominant chart. 7K predominant chart, you're looking at a resource month is basically quite good. All right, so let's have a look at it. 几时, all right. Oh, forgot that I'm supposed to do this. Wait, guys, I'm supposed to do this. Yeah, broadcast command. Yay, this is what I'm supposed to do. Okay. So Ping Shen, our pillar, is a good time to find a mentor. Why are you looking at mentor using your hour pillar anyway? So if you're looking at mentor, you may want to look at your, what you call your noble people. Noble people are usually make quite good mentor. But if you're looking at just your month, the Wu Earth. So your Wu Earth, now your Wu Earth is going to be combining with your year, which is the higher. You have a what we call a hidden combo. So the pig and also the horse have a hidden combo, which means that, you know, your work mentor that you're going to find is going to be someone that you cannot tell anybody else. Okay, so it's going to be a secret mentor, or probably the mentor has been helping you behind the curtain without your knowledge. So it's not somebody that you can, you know, bring out and, you know, display around with people. So yeah, you're going to find a mentor. I think this year is quite a good year. But if you're talking about the month the horse and the dragon doesn't really have any relationship at all. Okay, so but the year you will find somebody who's going to be able to help you in the thing that you are basically doing. All right. So semi here, Keng metal, dragon man. So again, dragon with dragon. So I need to know dragon with dragon, then there is already a self-punishment happening. Okay, at work. Investment is the hour, so we don't need to look at that portion of it. No, again, when you are looking at now, generally when you're looking at investment, right. I personally would not look at luck. So investment pretty simple. I explained it before last time. Investment, there's only two major profile of people in terms of investment: patient, no patient. Okay, so when you're looking at your hour, we basically try to classify you under a patient person or no patient person. But in actual sense, if you're doing investment, you need to have the required technical skill to do it. You don't use your luck to invest. You're losing your luck to invest. Is better you just go for us here in Malaysia, just go up to Genting and gamble for big or small. They're faster than actually doing investment. But you have a self-punishment in the month this year. Be very careful. So self-punishment like to sabotage your own self-progress. So if you think that you have a little bit of money, you want to go and do investment, right? You better be aware of what you are investing, on the thing there, or else you would be, putting your money in a bit of a troublesome situation. So you don't want to go there. Okay, Sandra, have a Jia Day Master. Man is Bing Chen. Okay, again, it's Chen also. So Jia and Chen is basically a wealth situation. Do I have the opportunity to have a good job? So here's the thing. Job, because of Chen, you do have the wealth star. So success is there. So the opportunity is coming to you. So when you have Chen and Chen doing a self-punishment, it's like, the opportunity come to you and then you may just let go of the opportunity, or you are not grabbing onto the opportunity correctly. So, do you have opportunity coming to you? Yes, you got opportunity coming to you. Will you be actioning on the opportunity correctly? May not. So please, don't go and, you may have a situation whereby you got two opportunity over here, and then instead of choosing one, you just let both of them go. All right. So don't be greedy, just basically, right? Place and choose one of it. That's it. Take action of it. So Tammy, Bing Day Master, born in a good month. So being born in a good month mean that you're gonna be a hurting officer, primary type of people. So when you have your dragon and also your goat together, so both of them are of earth. So you're gonna have your EG and also your hurting officer both together. So what can you do? This might be creative, because both of them are creative star. Be creative. Come up with some new thing. Try to get some attention back onto yourself. So it's basically how you present the idea that you have. You have ideas, on how do you basically bring the idea out for presentation. So those are the one that I would basically take a look at. So things that again be careful of is that EG or your hurting officer, sometimes they lack factual support. That's what is scary about being creative. So like that simple thing, you throw out Harry Potter, this sort of what you call fictional thing, right? There's not going to be factual support, but everybody know it's fake, right? But when you are throwing out an idea at work, right, you cannot be throwing out a Harry Potter idea for people. You need to be what you call supported by factual support. So you just need to be careful of your factual support when you are doing things. Okay, so next one I got LFS here. Ding Day Master, born in Snake Month. Oh, okay, Snake Month. So things that you need to be careful of. So snake and pig is a clash. So do be careful of, since it's the month your career side. Be careful a little bit. So thing with snake, you'll have a rock well structured. So this is sometimes we also call this as a what you call a yang, what you call Yang Ren. All right, so it is an extreme Rockwell structure. So what you're looking at, waiting for result of the internal transfer to regional world. any chance of getting a good news. Thing just now tell you you are going through a hurting officer. Okay, please don't go berserk. If you're asking, good chance of this happening or not, nah, not really good, because this particular month you are not going together with your boss, on the same time you're going against your boss. Okay, so those are the one that you want to be a bit more careful of. Not really a good prognostic of the situation. Okay, please don't go ballistic on your boss. Again, hurting officer are really good at getting attention to oneself, but don't want to get bad attention to your own self. And again, same thing, is a clash of month for you, so chances of losing the job is basically is on the table. Okay, but it's going to be in November. Official clash is in November, and next month, which is the month of May, also snake is basically up. So if the transfer doesn't happen, please don't get pissed off with your boss. Okay, no point getting into a fight. Okay, got Siting as well. Siting, Yiwood, Dragon month, Ren Water Monkey, looking for job opportunity. So same stuff. So you're looking at Yiwood, looking at Dragon month, quite okay. Direct wealth. So same thing that you need to be a bit more careful of is, again, Dragon self-punishment. Got job coming over, for some reason didn't take, and then you regret the entire thing. Ren Water Monkey year. So you got a monkey year this year, monkey, and your pig, monkey, and your pig right now is interaction is a destruction. Never mind, that one is in the year, so don't need to do anything. So just try to leverage on the, grab onto the opportunity that basically come to you, and don't have a second thought on it, right? Don't be greedy and choose. Okay, JN here, in Fire Day Master, in a rabbit month. So rabbit is basically your resource. So you are on a resource month going on to a hurting officer month. Pretty much quite okay lah. Resource give you a blockage or give you a control over the month. So month for good news for academic and work progression, quite okay work progression. So here's the thing, hurting officer give you the attention. So in terms of working, in terms of employment, right, one thing that people are afraid of is that no one is basically paying attention to you. So you got all your attention done because you have a resource at your normal month, right? So I think you would be able to give the required backing information to people. So I think it's pretty much quite safe. So but still the same thing, don't try to go against your boss if you are a employee. And when you get attention, you may sometimes surpass your boss fame. That one is also no good. Try not to make your boss look bad, right? So those are the one that you want to take care of. I got beam here. Gung metal man, good man. Gung metal good man. So good is basically your resource star again. So again, a resource star, people usually think a little bit longer, got more idea. Launch a new product this month, right time. So product launching, usually you need to take care of the year, not the month. So your product launching have to do with your public persona. Public persona is your year. So you basically look at that for your public launching. So Gung, again, looking at your month, which is going to be worth a lot of resource. The good thing is that there are people who are going to support you. Yes, there are going to be people who's going to be support you, but don't be too slow, right? Resource star problem is a lot of consideration. Resource star like to think, to consider. Wait. See if this person have the opinion. What is this person talking about? By the time you finish doing that, right, your market is run away already. So don't try to be doing like that. Okay. Come on, I got Ji Hao here. Ji Hao, Day Master is Kui Water. So Kui Water Day Master on Earth just now is a direct officer. Month of birth is Dragon. Okay, so Dragon, and also the pig, Dragon, and also Dragon, and again, so Dragon is going to be a punishment, a self-punishment situation. So self-punishment have to do a lot with self-sabotaging, doing something and then suddenly pull back, making a progress and then suddenly trip yourself, this type of thing. With job, what is your month ready? Oh my dragon. So when you make progression in your job, which is something you're going to do, make progression. I think the biggest risk right now is that when you are DO with a DO on dragon, is that you make a certain authoritative decision that later you feel bad about it, and then you pull back the decision. But when you are dealing with DO, you're dealing with an authoritative decision. When you are pulling back the decision, right, what are you telling other people? That the rule doesn't need to be followed, stuff like that. So maybe before you put your foot down and implement something, you may want to just take a look at it first, right? Take a look at it first, consider it a bit, get it done. Chiu Jian, what help do you need? I don't see anything here. Wait, let me just scroll down a little bit first. How do you know what is it? What is it? Can someone help me? So Wong said you want to get, but if you need to print your BaZi, you can go to the website to basically get your BaZi printed. Okay. Just type Joey Yap. You should be able to find where the BaZi is to get it printed. Okay. So Sabrina, snake month, rooster year. Okay. So Sabrina, just now, just flash this one up again. All right. So your month is snake month. So you look at it, snake and dragon. Wow. Okay, so put it in the two way. If you're talking about your month is going to be a snake month, two way. If you are currently having a job, you are currently already employed. Having a snake month is not really too great because the year is going to clash on you. It indicate a change in your job. But if you're currently right now you are unemployed, then it's fine. Because when you're unemployed, you change your current situation is from unemployed to employed, so it's fine. But if you're currently employed, then you have a clash. You may end up from employed to become unemployed. So if you're looking for a job, you need to know which situation you are in. You're currently employed and looking for a job. Probably you are looking at next month, so it's going to be month of May. Then you may have a change in what you are doing, Sabrina. So thing for your partner for job progression. Yin metal is sin in a pig month. Okay, so pig month. So again, you need to look at pig and also the dragon. The pig and the dragon basically don't really have much of a interaction. So now the pig and pig of the year though, right? So your pig month here and then the year of the pig, that one form again another self-punishment. Worst case scenario also, it is also a what you call a grand duke situation. So you got a double energy and you are stepping on your foot. So this year work is for your partner, really work is not going to be that smooth. Because Grand Duke usually give attention that people usually don't want. Okay, so olden day they don't really like Grand Duke. Question whether can pass probation period or not. As long as the person are not arrogant. Okay, as long as the person are not arrogant, should be fine. Okay, so try not to be too arrogant with the thing that they are doing, should be okay. So Grand Duke usually carry a aura of arrogance. Okay, so since you are yin metal resource star coming, I think be humble, be humble, learn a little bit more. Okay, let's have a look at this. Okay, Sin Cho. So again, another Sin Day Master and is Gui Yu. So Rooster Yu is basically a Rooster Man pillar. So Rooster Dragon combined. That's good. What should you focus on this year? So what should you focus on this year? So Rooster combined. You look at it. So Rooster to you on a Sin on Rooster. So Rooster is also a Sin. So those give you a friends situation, and then now you have a resource right now. It's basically what you leverage on is to, learn from people. Learn from people is what's the thing that you should be, is basically try to use other people's knowledge to gain ground for yourself, right? So do allow people to basically help you, solicit help, get people to help. Is basically open your mouth and tell people what you don't know, and let people help you on what you are basically trying to do. It's quite a good month. It's a combined month. Okay, so third year here, Geng Day Master, Geng Chen Day Master. Year is rabbit. So rabbit. So you don't have anything that you try to do. I just give you a reading on it. Rabbit dragon is a harm situation. So in terms of work, there's going to be a bit more doubt, a bit more mistrust. You feel that people is trying to go after you, but these are all just feeling, right? So don't let them get onto you. Hey, wait. Your month is rooster month. Okay, rooster month combined, then it's fine. The part where your rabbit is your year, so be careful of your friend, right? So they are causing a harm relationship for you. Try not to listen to too much of a rumor from outside. Your work should be fine. So your work is basically a rooster month. Work wise quite good. So Geng metal again, it is resource. Always need to know when it comes to resource, it's always people trying to help you. Okay, so how do you gain knowledge? We usually talk about resource star as a knowledge star. So how do you gain knowledge is from people coming to give you the knowledge. That's how you learn things in the day. So quite a good month. A lot of people will come and help you. Again, be humble. Be humble on accepting help from people. Okay, run water. Okay, run water. Wong, run water. Ding fire horse. Ding fire stick. Huh? Which one is your month? Looking for platform to grow your career. Build profile. How should I achieve it? So is Bing fire horse is your month, or Ding fire snake is your month? So I am assuming the horse is going to be your month. I'm assuming the horse is your month. So run under horse, which is a fire, which is a direct wealth. So again, your horse and also the pig, the horse and the pig is a hidden combination. So there's going to be people behind the scenes who is trying to help you. In terms of dragon and horse doesn't really have much of a thing, but be careful again. The dragon carry a pure 7 killing. So you're talking about, go for platform to build your career. Do something that you don't dare to do, right? Go and break things and get the things that you are trying to do right now. Do things that you don't dare to do, you already know something they want to do, but probably you're not really daring or want to do it. So cut through it, go and try and do something that you want to do. Like, for example, you don't like to do online video. Get an online video done. It's pretty simple for you to get it done. So Wong here is Ping Fireman. Ping Fireman is snake. Okay, so all right, LFS here suddenly asks about spouse. Usually we don't cover spouse in here. I think more interested in career related, money related than actually spouse, right? Okay, never mind. Let's look at spouse. Ping Day Master, Monkey Man Shen. Huh? Oh, it is for your spouse. What is a job prospect this year? So, Bing Day Master Monkey Shen, it is also a wealth type structure. Now, just wealth type structure people are the type of people who will go out and look for opportunity. So they basically are self-sufficient, self-driven type. So you're looking at monkey, and also your dragon also doesn't really have much interaction. So this month is not really a big month, but your Bing Day Master, when you are looking at your Wu Earth, is going to be EG. So pretty good month actually, pretty good month. A lot of idea, a lot of things that she's thinking of, things that she's going to do. But in terms of interaction, it's nothing much. Right? Even if you are looking at the monkey and also you are looking at the monkey and also the pig, also not really too much of a destructive type of interaction there. So I think it's pretty much quite okay. So guys, almost time up already. So this is all the question that I can basically take this round. Hope you all have benefited from this, and then go on with the month to do the thing that you are basically going to do. So see you again next month. So notes you can download from kevinchan.joeyyap.com. That's where you go to basically get your note downloaded. All right, guys. Thank you very much. Having a good evening for you all. So any feedback, you just put it down on the comment when they have posted this up on Joey Yap. All right. Bye bye, guys.